8 habits that prepares you for wealth. While it is true that there are certain habits that make you poor, it's important to also know that there are habits that prepare you for wealth and eventually make you wealthy. So in this video, we are going to be looking at some of these habits that literally prepares you for wealth and make you wealthy in the long run. Hey guys, if this is your first time of coming to this channel, my name is Franklin from the Money Code Academy, and if you are interested in improving your finances and getting financially educated, consider subscribing and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that the next time I post a new video, you will be the first to receive it. Now, the reason I decided to do this video is that in the past, I have spoken so much about habits that will make you poor. So I wanted to do something that points you in the direction of wealth. Although the things I want to share with you here are not all there is when it comes to preparing for wealth, but it is a start, and I believe if you adhere to these things, it will go a long way to help you in your financial work. So let's get started. Number 1, mind the way you think. Do you know that the way you think goes a long way to determine how your life and finances goes? Well, in case you don't know, I'm telling you now. Your life and finances go in the direction of how you think. If you're a man or woman who is always conscious of lack, that is what you will experience. But if you're a man or woman who is abundance conscious, that is what you will experience. So you must be mindful of how you think. You have to understand that the victory you will experience in your life and finances begins in your mind. Some years ago, I heard a story that really changed my thinking. It was the story of 2 young men who work in a company that sells shoes. They were sent to a remote village to see if a branch of their company could start there. Mr. A got there and after some days sent a message to the head office and said, "There is no business here because everybody in this place doesn't wear shoes. Kindly make preparations for me to start coming back." But Mr. B said something different. He sent a message and said, "Wow, there is a lot of market for us in this place because the people here don't wear shoes. Kindly make plans to send me a shipment so that we can start our business here immediately." Did you see that? They both saw the same thing, but they responded to it differently. While one decided to go back home, the other decided to stay back and start the business there. Why? Because he thought differently. If you truly want to walk in the path of wealth, you must learn to think differently. The way you think and process matters will either attract money to you or chase it away. Number 2, look for people you can solve their problems, not people who will solve your problems. This is something else that you have to be mindful of. We are living in a world where everybody wants their problems to be solved by others. In fact, when things are free, everybody jumps at it and celebrates it. Because people have this consciousness that their problems should be solved by others. But what they fail to understand is that those who solve your problems increases in wealth while you don't. So instead of looking for people who will solve your problems, why not look for people's problems you can solve? You need to understand that wealth goes to those who are busy solving other people's problems. If you can make this change in your life and start solving people's problems, you are definitely walking in the path of wealth, and it won't take time before you become wealthy. If you doubt this whole thing I'm talking to you about, I want you to kindly take a look at the people you know that are wealthy in the world today and have been consistent with it. You will agree with me that one thing in common with them is the problems that they are solving. So make the necessary changes and your life will not remain the same. Does that mean you won't have problems that need solving? Of course you will, because there are some problems that other people must solve for you. However, my point is that you should also be among those who are solving certain problems that other people can't solve for themselves. Number 3, look for ways to package the solutions you want to offer the world. Many years ago, there was no such thing as bottled water. Everybody drank from the streams and the wells available. Many died because the water they drank in those days were not clean. But years down the line, things changed. In 1621, the first water bottling activity began in the United Kingdom at the Holy Well. In 1844, the American bottled water industry started, and it started by Maine innkeeper. The industry remained small until the 1960s, when large-scale retail outlets like the supermarkets and the hypermarket enhanced the demand for it. And since then, it has grown to become a major business worldwide. So far, it has met the need for clean water and also enriched those who are involved in it. Now, I said all that to say that until water was packaged and bottled, everybody drank from the stream and wells, not minding how clean and healthy it was. But when someone took the initiative to purify the water and bottle it, it became more appealing to many, and today we can't even remember that the people of old drank from the streams and the wells. So you must package your solutions in a way that will truly solve the problems of your target audience. If you can do this diligently, you will surely become wealthy. If you take a look at the leading companies around the world, you will agree with me that every year they keep coming up with different solutions that will benefit mankind. It is not something they do sometimes, it is a routine for them, and that's why they keep coming up with new products. It is a habit they have chosen to stick to. Number 4, look for ways to reach your target audience. You have to consistently walk in the path of reaching out to your target audience, because that is the way you will be able to truly solve their problems with the solutions you have packaged. So you must make it a point of duty to establish a way of reaching out to your target audience. It is a habit you must cultivate, because the more you are able to reach out to your audience, the more you will be able to solve their problems. Number 5, improve your financial knowledge. Again, this is a habit you need to cultivate, because your financial knowledge will always determine your financial liberty and experiences. You have to constantly upgrade your financial knowledge to enjoy wealth. Most of the wealthy guys you see in our societies today have improved their financial knowledge a great deal. So the wealth you see today in their lives is not just a product of money, but a product of information. To help you understand the importance of financial education, I have packaged a free course titled The Power of Financial Education, where I talked about what financial education can do in your life. You should take advantage of it because it is free. I will put the links below in the description so that you can check it out. Number 6, increase your assets. Another habit that gravitates you towards wealth is when you minimize your liabilities and increase your assets. Assets are those things that bring and increases your profit. So you must do all you can to increase your asset by the day. When you start taking these steps, it might not look as though it will make any difference, but it will in the long run. So you must fight to increase your assets and minimize those unnecessary financial obligations. Number 7, keep track of your income and expenses. Again, this is something that you must strive to achieve in your life if you truly want to be wealthy. Learn to keep records of what is coming in and what is going out. Record keeping helps you to keep track of your spending. If you are someone who does not keep records, you will be spending without control and be losing a lot of money without knowing it. So you must work on this if you want to walk in the corridors of wealth. Record keeping helps you to be accountable when it comes to your money. Number 8, create opportunities and don't wait for one. Wealthy people are known for creating opportunities. They don't wait for it. They create it because that is how the world runs. All the opportunities you see in the world today were created by people. So if you want to be wealthy, you must learn to create opportunities for yourself. Refuse to be among those who are waiting for opportunities to surface, because that is not a very viable approach to your finances and life in general. Now, I'm not saying you should reject opportunities. If opportunities come to you, there is nothing wrong with embracing it, but my point is, don't wait for it to surface before you can find relevance. Be the man or woman who is responsible for creating his or her own opportunities. When you create your own opportunities, you will determine your realities. But when you wait for opportunities, other people will determine your reality. So that will be all for this video, and thanks for watching. Make a conscious decision to adhere to these few things I have talked about here. If you can do this, there will surely be a change in your life. Now, if you have gotten value from what I have shared in this video, kindly give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and family members. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do so, and don't forget to click on the notification bell to be the first to receive my videos when I post them. If you have been subscribed before, kindly check again to be sure that you are still subscribed. I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep cracking the money code.